This is Anderson Penn's podcast, episode 250 for Wednesday, November 15th, 2017. This is Brian.
This is Lisa.
250, is that like 4 years worth of doing this? Five.
And I thought I was bad at math.
Coffee.
And yet, it seems like just yesterday.
Just yesterday, we were sweating in our house in the middle of the summer.
It's so sexy.
Wearing headphones.
Oh my God, I hated those big, giant, heavy headphones. We'd get done, and some of our early podcasts were long, and my ears would be bright red. They were, and sometimes you could hear the neighbor mowing his yard or yelling at her kids.
The train or the dog barking. Or
This is way better.
This is better, yes, absolutely.
But
so,
you know, I look back, you can see my hair grew, I cut it, you can see...
I lost hair.
That's the kids. You could tell when we rearranged offices. Well, I moved my desk, so
Yes.
I love it. It's kind of fun to go back and look and see the evolution of things.
It's kind of fun. You won't allow me to play them. We'll be in the car.
I don't like the sound of my own voice.
Okay.
I think I sound goofy.
Hey, Lisa.
Oh, God. You promised it would be funny this time.
It's funny.
You swear?
I swear.
Okay, go ahead.
What lies at the bottom of the ocean and twitches?
I'm afraid to ask.
A nervous wreck.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, for funny and not. Okay, I'm ready. That wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad,
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, that's good. Nervous wreck. All right.
Nervous wreck. It twitches?
It twitches, yeah. I don't know.
All right.
We got some cool stuff on its way or here, and you've got this huge stack of stuff here that I'm actually interested in checking this out. So we got to get through it so I can take one.
So you can play?
Yeah, I think
Well,
so.
we have to pack, so you're not going to have time to play.
Yeah. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay, but this first thing is kind of cool, and then we're going to go off on a tangent. You ready?
Go ahead.
All right, so the Retro 51 Winter Wonderland popper was just announced and should be arriving later this week. Really cool. They do such a great job. They're so creative. This is really cute. A couple years ago, they did the Twinkle, and that was kind of a little fancier. Mm-hmm. This one's just really...
Just a standard cute retro.
Cute. White background with little, not cartoony, but little Christmas...
stuff.
Activities and people. It's really just adorable. They always do such a great job. And so I think I might have to have one.
Well, you usually keep...
I know. I usually keep
Christmas
one.
ones.
And
anyway.
they usually send us a special. Oh, so anyway. But, you know, it occurred to me this morning that
Moving right along.
I'm not a fan of winter.
Just this morning it occurred to you. Really?
I moved up from Tampa 9 years ago.
Just this morning. What tipped you off?
And I don't like being cold. But I really like Christmas music. So I'm thinking, on the trip to Detroit, isn't there like a Christmas music station on Sirius?
I bet you there is.
Betcha. All Christmas music, all 500 miles back and forth. What do you think?
What are you going to do after 10 miles? You go, okay.
When we first moved up, the kids were not thrilled. You see, I'm funnier than you are. The kids were not thrilled with how cold it was, so every time it was really cold or it would snow, whenever we'd come down in the morning, we'd start singing some Christmas song, and it would annoy the heck out of the kids, and we would really enjoy it. But I really like Christmas music.
Good. Awesome.
So there you go.
I'll do the legwork and I'll find the Christmas channel for you then.
All right. And you can continue to do the shoveling and the snow blowing because that makes me happy.
You betcha.
All right. So anyway, the new Retro 51 Winter Wonderland, going back to reality. Really cute design. I don't remember off the top of my head how many they made.
Not enough?
Not enough. They never make enough. Make more.
This one's a nice one.
Yeah.
So I like it.
So,
What else you got? You got a big pile of stuff here.
I have this big stack of paper that I'm not going to share with you. New Tomoe River.
You're not getting your Christmas present.
They're on my desk. Well, the boxes are on my, crap.
New
All right.
Tomoe River
New
paper.
Tomoe River in the new 68-gram weight in loose sheets in white and cream. So now
That's cool. 68's cool, you know, because
it's a little heavier.
a little heavier. If you don't like the 52, it doesn't show through as much. You can actually maybe use both sides of the page. It's nice.
And
That's cool.
dot. In the 52, you've got dot. In the 5 mil dot in cream and white. These are cool. I hope we have one open. I wanna
Oh,
play with
I'm
it.
sure Mr. Paper's got one open right now. So
Is that approved?
I will.
Does he check or does he just assume and then
Nobody
does he
checks.
share the
Nobody
love?
checks.
All right. So anyway, new Tomoe River. I'm excited. It's nice to see something a little bit different.
Yeah, 68 is going to be nice.
The 52 makes me nervous.
Why?
I'm always afraid I'm going to tear it. I
Well,
know.
then you got to use the 68.
I do.
That's, you know,
I do. I'm excited.
50% heavier.
Isn't that some like paper towel?
See, I got that math
commercial or
right. I got that
something?
math right. Right? 50%. 52 times 0.5 is
26.
26 plus 52 is, well, it's not quite
It's not.
58.
So you got to work on that math again. Maruman B5 notebook.
I'm not
That's
going to
this
get into B5 versus.
one. No, I got to phone a
B6.
friend for that stuff. These are cool.
It's a nice
I
size,
love
actually.
the cover. I love that it's a nice plastic. It's kind of firm.
Rugged.
Yep. Ooh, rugged. I like that. No, there's nothing in my coffee. I love that paper. Just feel that.
It is nice. It's very
just
smooth.
so
Very
soft.
smooth.
This would almost make a really terrific planner. I have this thing with planners. It's a problem. But it's got 3 sections per page with
Lined.
title and date. It's
And, yeah, date.
perforated.
Date, number,
I love
title on the top.
perforated paper. Love it, love it, love it. So this is really cool. I don't know when we got this. Like, nobody tells me anything anymore.
You ordered it.
I don't
You
order
approved-
that.
you approved the
I
order.
don't look at it. Kim says I'm ordering this. I'm like, okay. I shouldn't say that out loud.
It's a.
And they're going to start ordering all sorts of crazy stuff. And then these new Clairefontaine Flying Spirit. These are really cool. I'm excited about these. Check out the back. There's a butterfly. There's a feather. Ooh, balloons. I like that one. Look at that.
It's nice.
These are
Look
cool.
at that. Look at that. Nice stitching on the,
So
the
they're
spine there.
a stitched binding, and then the inside you've got an extra flap that can mark either that can work like a bookmark, or it can tuck papers behind. It can keep
That's
everything.
a great
nice and
bookmark,
neat.
actually.
I know, that's why I said it.
Ivory paper, 90 gram. Just keep
Yeah,
going.
super nice.
Being
Now the designs on the
smart
back,
today.
they come random to us, and they will ship random to you.
You never know what you're gonna get.
You never know what you're going to get. Life is an
And then there's a
adventure.
different one.
Oh, look, the dandelion.
That's cool. I like that one.
Look at these. These are very cool. So super excited. This is, I got to put my glasses on for this. Different paper or no?
That's 90 gram. It's just
Yep.
a bigger notebook with no bookmark.
Oh, that's tragic.
Well,
These are cool. I like these a lot.
it's nice. Looks good. Something different.
And you can't go wrong with Clairefontaine paper. Again, super smooth, just terrific with fountain pens. Also very good with roller balls, ballpoints, and pencils.
All those other things.
All those
There's
other
other writing instruments that we carry.
we do have, and sometimes you even use a ballpoint
Once in a great
or a
while.
roller
Yeah,
ball.
I do. I've got 1 or 2, maybe 3.
Do I hear 4?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, what else? This was fun.
This week, we pushed out the Mont Blanc that we picked up in Ohio.
Yes.
So nicely, gently used Mont Blanc, 149, 146, 144, 144R, which is the Burgundy fountain pens. Some of them older, some of them newer, 90s, a couple of them from the 70s and 80s.
That burgundy is to die for.
It's nice. It's nice.
I
They're
have
nice.
one. I don't know what nib is on mine, but
You don't need another one. They all look alike. But they're all different.
yeah, So when
just
you
buried
want
myself,
one, they're
didn't
all
I? I just
different.
buried
When I
myself,
want
didn't I?
one, they're all the same.
Yes.
I will remember that.
I'll remember that.
Now, these are great.
146 with open, clear blue ink window, single tone nib. 146 with an 18 karat bicolor nib, which is basically French market, which is unusual.
You sound a little too excited about that.
Those 146s are really cool, really,
Okay.
really cool.
All right.
The 149s are nice, brass piston mechanism.
Don't you have enough?
Anyway,
Apparently the answer is no. There's one more you want.
and they write, there is. And they're very nice writers. I tested them all myself, filled them up. They're great. They're really super great. So if you're looking for a used, gently used Mont Blanc, we have
This is
149s, 146s, 144s, and 144Rs. So
the place and the time to snag one.
yeah, so
Cool. All right.
it's all good stuff. It was a lot of fun working with those, cleaning those up.
Should I have counted how many went into the queue and then how
There were-
many
there were
came
6.
out? I thought there were 12.
No, actually there were 9 fountain pens.
And that's how many went in or came out?
That's how many there are currently. There are 9.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So, tomorrow, and actually we will probably take these with us
Yes.
to the Michigan Pen Show in Detroit.
You know, I gotta say, this whole Detroit Pen Show is really messing with me because usually it's in October, and now it's the weekend before Thanksgiving, so my schedule is all screwed up. Nice, fun, low-key, friendly show. This one's a pretty easy one. It's 500 miles each way. Friday from 3 to 7?
3 to 7, I think,
And then
yep.
Saturday, I think 10 to 5. So, small club show with a few of us traveling in for the show. But
Yeah, you got folks like us. Bill Weekly goes. I think
fun.
Ryan Krusak. I think
yes,
maybe
we've been
coming.
We've been
I don't
working
know.
on
I
Ryan.
haven't.
We should follow up.
He might be coming. So I mean, you got a couple of folks that travel from around the country, but a lot of the club guys though. But a lot of those guys in that club have a lot of pens.
They do.
Like
They
holy
do.
wow! I mean, their spread is just. It's like a
pretty
little mini
impressive.
Sarge. It's insane.
Yeah,
I remember one year I was buying pens by the bag there.
Yeah,
They
you
had-
don't do that anymore. No, it's a good group of guys. They've got a good club, friendly, happy. It's a good show. It's
Yep.
a good show.
So if you're in the area, please do stop out and say hi. Come and see the show. There's always something to look at, and with a little bit lower traffic, it gives you more time to actually talk with folks. And some of the bigger shows, it's pretty busy. So
Not as crazy, not as
interactive.
no, I was going to say not as dangerous. Like nobody's
Yeah,
bumping into
yeah.
you, and
I mean,
you
it gets a little busy
It
on
does,
Saturday, but it's
not like DC or Dallas or
yeah.
It's not uncomfortably crowded.
Yep.
So it'll be a nice way to end the year.
Yep. Friday, Saturday, we're home Sunday. We get to see our good friend Jason.
Yes.
Who's coming in? We're probably going to drive right alongside him
Ooh.
somehow, because he's coming into Milwaukee
So
about
we can wave to
12:30.
Liz while Jason's
Yeah,
driving.
yeah. So we get to have a little pen meetup on Sunday, so that's going to be
That'll
fun.
be fun.
I know he's got some new sailors that he purchased online that I told him to bring, so we'll see.
Jason works for us at a couple of the shows, and he and Liz are just awesome, awesome people. Can't wait to see them.
So that's coming on, and then next week,
It is a crazy busy week. We
Appleton-
get back Sunday. We see Jason and Liz on Sunday. The Appleton Christmas Parade is Tuesday night before Thanksgiving.
and that is billed as the largest nighttime Christmas parade in the Midwest.
That's what you sold it to me as. yeah.
Yes, it's big. It's big.
Last year, now our kids are older. I should know this. They're 22 and almost 24. We used to go to the parade when we first moved here, and they really don't have any interest. So last year, we decided we were going to stay and do a little work, and our window in our office overlooks the main Ave, so we can see it go by. And we thought, that'd be fun. Mentioned it to a couple of our staff who had little kids or younger children. If you want a clean bathroom or someplace to warm up, we're going to be here. And then a couple people said they were going to pop in. And then I decided since we were going to be here, longer, I might as well just make chili in the crock pot here so that we could eat. And long story short, every single employee and every single family member came back, and we had this
huge party.
semi-impromptu party.
It was this huge party. Upstairs, downstairs.
Upstairs, here in the offices, downstairs in the store, a little of both, a little back and forth. So we just decided we're just going to do it again. There's no point in...
Watch nobody show up this year.
Oh my God. Well, then we're going to have keto chili all to ourselves. I have a feeling somebody will show up because we're going to put the crock pot out in the front
Somebody will show
lobby.
up.
Everybody will show up because they're going to want food because it's going to annoy them all day. But the Christmas parade's cool. And then 2 days later is Thanksgiving. And apparently in my
That's
house...
next week?
Yes. A week from tomorrow.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
We get back,
Okay.
2 days later, party, parade, 2 days later. Apparently it's cheat day in our house.
Potatoes. Mashed potatoes.
Crescent rolls.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I don't know how well the keto will fare on Thursday. Turkey's safe.
Turkey say?
Oh, and the gravy is good.
Gravy's good.
Yeah. So there we go. That's all we're having, turkey and gravy. End of show.
Stuffing?
Brian's going to kill me. I got stuffing.
You got stuffing.
So Thanksgiving, Garrett, our son will be there, Eric will be there, you and I believe Lindsay's coming.
Okay.
So we'll have the whole family together. That'll be fun.
Move the table.
Excellent. And then right after that, we are into retail Christmas season.
Do, 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 do. I'm sorry.
So what's cool about, what's the date today?
Today's the 15th?
What's tomorrow?
16th?
You know what tomorrow is?
We're driving to Detroit?
I think tomorrow is our official store opened
Oh.
4 years ago
Oh,
for
really?
the first time. I think so.
I should know this.
I should. 4 years ago, it was a Saturday.
That was a scary day.
Oh my God. I hope this thing works out because
That was really scary because people are coming in and then, like, we thought we had it down, but
yeah, no.
people came up with stuff. I'm like, oh, I should have thought of that.
Yeah.
Like stupid things like maybe we ought to put a sign up that tells you how much the paper is, you know? I mean, things like that, but...
It's been an interesting evolution, but the store will be 4 years old
4 years old, all right.
this weekend.
Cool.
And then, so next weekend after Thanksgiving is Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, and somewhere in there our anniversary of the store.
Anniversary.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yes,
Well, you jumped ahead on the
I
list.
did. So go ahead.
So last week we had, was it last week? Yes. Last week we had a visit from our Shaffer Cross rep. Some interesting stuff coming out for the season.
Some of it's really cute.
Some of it's cute, yeah. It's, I mean, I just go out there and say Cross is not super innovative.
That's fair.
They do a lot of things and they do them fairly well.
Classic,
and they stick with, yes.
elegant.
They're doing
not-
the Star Wars thing.
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't call them innovative. They're classic.
Well, they've got some new. They've been doing the Star Wars thing for a couple of years now, and of course they keep continuing doing that. But they moved it over into the Sheaffer line, and so there are some pretty entry level Sheaffer fountain pen and roller balls.
That are adorable.
Yes, the R2D2 is just.
You really like that.
I like
I'm
that
gonna
one.
put that in your stuff.
I like it.
You're gonna get
It
R2D2.
looks like R2D2. I mean, it's really cool. R2D2 Yoda, and I forget what the third one is, but.
I don't know.
Stormtrooper, I think, or something like
Boba
that.
Fett,
I don't know.
Stormtrooper. I don't know.
We saw
looked
so
at
many Star Wars
It's
things because
crazy.
they've got new Townsends.
Yep.
With Star Wars on it. There's
Which we did not.
Han Solo, Chewbacca. We can get any of them, but
Boba Fett.
these Sheaffers are really nice. They
It's
come
just
with.
fun to say Boba Fett.
You can get little pouches for them. They make good little stocking stuffers. I'm just
Yes.
going right over
I
that.
know.
But they're cute. They're cute. So finally that, and we're picking up some Townsends, which are nice. I really like the Townsend.
You have been saying that for years.
I have
really like
been.
the Townsend.
The last
so
year
now
I've got this
you can
thing.
have a ballpoint. That blue is pretty.
The blue's nice, yeah. The blue Townsend, really, they ought to do more blue. Really, they ought. Every blue they do is really excellent.
Yep.
They've done it in the Century 2, they've done it in the Peerless, ATX. All the blues they do are excellent. They're
Yes.
amazing. They ought to do more. They ought to do a green. That would really just that might blow their mind. But anyway, so we had that visit last week. That was fun.
Now we're just waiting for the stuff to come in.
Wait for the stuff to come in. AP Santa. Letters to AP Santa are coming in. We got a pretty big stack.
Yes, these are fun to read. And yes, we actually read every single one. We don't just delegate that. Some of these are fun. My best advice would be, Dear Santa. A couple people just like
Sent a list.
sent a list.
Okay.
Santa likes a little, love.
Give Santa some love.
Some really fun things, some really creative pictures, some drawings. We
Yep.
got some great stuff. This is a fun time for us when we get to give some stuff away.
And we get to pick. I'm going to send a letter in. Can I send a letter in?
No. You would be disqualified.
If I Joe Bob? No.
No. You'd be disqualified. I would recognize your handwriting.
Would you now?
I
What if I
would.
roll with my left hand?
Well, then we couldn't read it. So anyway, the anniversary giveaway.
You
I skipped
jumped
that.
ahead. AP Santa, yeah. So that detail's on the blog.
Yes.
Send it in. Send in your list. We'll pick.
We'll pick some things.
and send them
One, two, all, who knows.
We'll wrap them up and get them out
so
to you.
choose wisely.
Before you should have them, so you can put them
Before
under the
Christmas.
Before Christmas.
Yes. All right. And the anniversary giveaway.
Anniversary.
Anniversary.
Who came up with that? Steph? Steph
I
came up
think
with the
Steph
anniversary?
did, yeah. Back from when it was her employment anniversary, and then we all just started
It's
using
just the
it.
anniversary.
Yeah.
Yep. It's cute.
Okay,
So-
so what about it? What are we doing?
We're giving stuff away.
Yes.
Do we sell pens here, or do we just give stuff away?
Well, according to the creative team, we just give stuff away.
Jeez. This year it's Lamy.
Yes.
Lamy 2000. I mean,
Who doesn't love a Lamy 2000?
what's not to love there? Yeah. So
You know, I don't have one.
if I can't send in an AP Santa thing, you can't sign up for the anniversary giveaway. So stay tuned for details on the anniversary giveaway. Great pen. I've got one. I picked one up many years ago in Philadelphia. Got myself a nice.
So you have one, but I can't
Why
have
do
one?
I do this? Why do I do this? Subject myself to this
Yes.
torture
So-
250 times. I've done this.
5 years. Just
5
shy
years.
of 5
Just shy
years.
of 5 years. It would be 260.
I know. Look at that. You can do math.
I got math the third time. I got it.
So giving something away. We're giving a lot of stuff away this month and next month. That's exciting.
Our accountant loves it. All right.
That's, it's fun. It's fun to give stuff to people. It's fun to see how excited they get. It's fun to see what other people want. Like a couple of the AP Santa letters were nothing but ink. And I would just love one bottle. Like, dream a little bigger, people. A little bit bigger. But no, it's fun to see what people have on their Grail list, their fantasy pen list, their I've never tried it, but I always wanted to list. So, anyway,
Cool. Question of the week.
take it away.
I get to
You
open
get to
this.
open it.
I get to answer the question this week. Oh, look at that. It's upside down.
You open it, I answer. Don't stab me with that thing. It's got a crown on it.
I have no idea what this is.
I do.
Oh, this is easy.
I know. That's why I get the.
Come on. Who asked this question? Can you list the pen shows you attend in the order in which they occur each year, starting with 2008?
That is not what's in there. You. No. Well, yes and no, because they change sometimes.
Okay,
so,
well, what are
but,
they going to be for 2018?
I just looked at that. One of the weird things that we do is we don't actually keep track of dates by month. It's by show. So instead of January, we have Philly. So it's either before Philly or after Philly in January.
Well, it took me a while to realize that I was doing that, and then I don't
People
know if
would look
we
at
were
us
at a show
funny.
and we're like, well, it was Chicago. What? And
Yeah.
then you had to explain it to me, like, oh, what? That means
This-
May.
Yeah.
First
So
weekend of May.
in January is the Philadelphia Pen Show. In February is the LA Pen Show.
2 for 2.
Excellent. Usually in March And
These are the ones we attend, so.
yes, but
Okay.
sometimes they change. Usually March is Baltimore and Long Island, although this year Long Island is going to be in April.
It is?
Yes.
Okay.
But generally March is Baltimore and Long Island.
Okay.
April is usually Atlanta,
Yep.
which is a
Start of
really
spring.
glorious drive. We leave and it's kind of still a little snowy or kind of muddy and gray. And as we go further south, it gets greener and greener and pretty. And we get to Atlanta and there are flowers and it's like
40 degrees.
generally warmer, so it's heaven. May is Chicago at the beginning. And at the very end, it kind of straddles May and June, is the Raleigh Pen Show,
Okay.
Triangle Pen Show.
How many is that now?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
2018, I'm super excited about this. In the end of June, early July, is the St. Louis Pen Show. This is a brand new one that makes
Yeah, I'm
7.
excited. I'm as excited about St. Louis as I was about Denver. I think it's going to have that fresh
Yes.
vibe to it. It's going to, and it's not that far, so
No.
all things considered,
No.
and a good time of the year.
Yes, excellent. And it's your birthday weekend. I'm sure there will be a pen involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
See, look at that. That could be good for you.
Yeah, I always get a pen on my birthday though.
So,
It's like nothing new.
we have the
two.
month of July off, and then August, the beginning is DC. The end of August is San Fran, and then September is Dallas. Usually in October is Detroit, but it's different this year, and Denver. And then Columbus is in November, and then nothing in December. So that's
13?
or 18, I'm not sure. 13.
13.
There are a couple others that occur, like Boston is a one-day show. I
Yep.
think Portland is a one-day show. We don't do those. Miami,
Miami
we
in
did a couple
July.
years ago, but I got to tell you, I lived in Florida for 20 some odd years. I can't do Miami in July. I just can't do it.
And Little Rock in, what is, the Little Rock kind of bounces around. It's in March,
Sometime
April.
in March, yeah.
Yeah, so we don't do that one.
One year we did do Baltimore, Little Rock, and Long Island all back to back to back, and almost died or got divorced or something. It
Well, we'll never get divorced now because we made it through those 3.
was just a lot of travel, work, unpack, re-inventory, repack. It was,
It was basement days though, of the store.
oh my God, that was,
So a
yeah.
long time ago. But yeah, it was rough. I mean, we had like some of those days we had 2 days off in between shows.
Yes, yes.
So
And that was like laundry and groceries. That was it.
pretty much, yeah, pretty much. Unpack, add more stuff.
So yeah, that's unless they add new ones. It's nice to have December off. Nobody really wants to travel in December. You've got the holidays,
Yep.
and too many people are doing family things. So I'm glad that everyone is keeping to that.
There's
off.
not much room for any more pen shows. I know there was talk about having something in the Northwest, but there's
know when
time
you do
for
it.
it. You got to have it at the right time. You can't do it the same weekend as another show, or you're automatically not going to get other people. So
And not that many people can do 2 shows back-to-back weekends.
yeah, even 2 weeks apart is rough.
Atlanta and Long Island are back-to-back this year in April. Yeah.
Okay,
Something could be back-to-back with Chicago.
that would be all right.
Just because that's close, but other than that.
All right.
So there you go. Pen
Okay.
shows. Come see
Well.
us. They're fun.
Anything else?
Ask Brian what I didn't let him buy.
At any given pen show. It's like a pretty long laundry list. Anyway, I think that's it for this week.
We have to go pack.
Thanks so much for joining. Tune in next week for more talk about pens, ink, paper, and the post-Michigan pen show review.
Yes. We'll tell you all about it. Follow the blog for news, ink reviews, nib noobs, and all sorts of other fun things. And check us out on social media as Anderson Pens.
Have a great day, everyone.
Bye.